Internment never again. Internment never again.
Internment never again. Internment never again.
Actually, we can read Yuan Marsh, you can read that story again when we go back. Okay, later. Every half an
Human
hour.
rights does not have a time limit. Human rights does not have a time limit.
Human rights.
Human rights does not have a time limit. 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 Human rights have a time limit.
Human rights does not have a time limit.
But this time you're giving, you have a picture and everybody should look ready. For you,
Mais human có thấy sẵn
Good afternoon, sir. I am the daughter of an internee of Dealey internment camp, and I come from the United States. Earlier, I asked you to accept a letter, and you refused in front of all of these internees. So I ask you again, would you like to accept this letter?
Accept. Accept.
Accept.
Accept.
Accept.
Accept.
Accept our letter. Shame on you.
Shame on you.
Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you.
Apology or some acknowledgement of the 1962 Dealey internment camp.
Shame on you.
Let me read the letter again, because you will not accept it. Again, we read this in the hopes that we can peacefully bring this to terms. Dear Prime Minister, we, the Association of India Dealey Camp Internees 1962, and all other Chinese Indians who were adversely affected by the India-China border war of 1962, are writing this letter to petition the Indian government to make an official apology. Members of AIDCI are among the remaining survivors of the 1962-67 internment of Chinese Indians in Dealey, Rajasthan in the aftermath of the 1962 India-China border war. As you may know, between 1962 and 64, 3,000 Chinese Indians were removed from their homes in northeast India and in various Indian cities and incarcerated in an internment camp in the western desert of India. We were stripped of all of our belongings, our businesses and property, and denied access to education. Thousands more were deported from India. Hundreds remained in the Dealey internment camp until 1967, and thousands eventually left for other countries when they could not make a life for themselves in India. It is time to start the healing by acknowledging that civilians and Indian citizens of Chinese descent were punished for a military incident. As the U.S. government had apologized to its Japanese American citizens, we believe that the Indian government can do the honorable thing and apologize to the 1962 Dealey internment camp internees. We can no longer be silent and are coming forward to make the public aware of this tragic episode. We are petitioning you for your support in our pursuit of justice. The Association of India Dealey Camp Internees is a not-for-profit organization. As a global alliance of the Dealey internment camp survivors and their families, the mission of AIDCI is
It's
to
okay, leave
raise
it there.
public awareness of the historical plight by developing a network of survivor contacts and by ensuring that those who tragically lost their lives at the camp are not forgotten.
We went to lunch. So when they come out, we're going to shout out. Okay? People going to let us know. Same thing.
Actually, you know what? One thing that we have to do,